came around, I was trying to like work it out. I was trying to be cool. It didn't really happen. And, but 2006 was like my strong year. So that was after the 90s, so it didn't really work. That's too much. So they found this picture of me on Facebook like years ago. I used to have like the phones back in the day. So like for a while they had the Razor phone was like the coolest thing growing up when like I was in junior high and high school, the Razor phone. And then Android came out with this like slide where you would kind of have a one way thing, you slide it and you could text on a little text board. Anybody remember that? Any young adults remember that? Young adults, you don't remember mine, you was born. Anybody else remember that? I got any young adults in the house, you remember that? You remember that? Did you? So I used to do that, right? And then for me, like, you start to get older, you're in 9th grade now, you start like girls and stuff. So all the cool dudes would go in their bathroom and like take pictures and be like posing and flexing and stuff. They found a picture of me with my pinky like this, like posing. I don't even know why that's out there, so I don't even know why it's out there. I'm gonna blame
One day I'm gonna get Facebook and look that up.
Yeah, it's on Google, that's too much. So growing up, I used to love hanging out with my family. I have a really huge family, so growing up I just love hanging out with them. But my family, my mom can actually attest to this. We were like super duper Christians. You guys ever met like super duper Christians? Like we didn't celebrate Christmas till like 2010. So like we was like real deal. Like I don't even know why. Like Halloween we were gonna pass out tracts. Anybody remember tracts?
Okay.
Got any young adults? I know y'all know, but just go with me. Tracts was like this little bitty, literally it's like the size of your wallet. It was super small. You would flip through it, and then it'd be like, what are you doing tonight? Are you praying to God? You need to pray to God. It was like weird. It was like crazy stuff. It was crazy stuff. So instead of it's literally people would come up to our door and they'd be like, trick or treat. My mom would be like, here's some tracts. And they should throw tracks everywhere. It was fun. One kid got saved. It was great. And but I remember we didn't have cable growing up either. So at one point, every single Saturday morning is when the Saturday morning cartoons would come on. So I get a chance to watch TV, and I'd watch like Power Rangers, I'd watch Hey Arnold, I'd watch all kinds of stuff. But during the week, there was nothing on TV, so I couldn't watch any of that during the week, only on Saturday morning. So during the week, it was like Bible Man, Donut Book, Salty the Singing Song Book, Veggie Tales. We had, what else was another one? We had Superbook. Does anybody remember Superbook? Y'all know that Superbook? That was like the real deal.
I know, but I've heard of it.
Type stuff. It was intense. And then, like, no secular music.
Once I heard about it,
we listened to
I knew that was more.
Kirk Franklin.
I ain't used to sing.
Fred Hammond. And then we slid in DC Talk. I don't know how DC Talk got in there, but if anybody remembers DC Talk, y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. It's fine. But anyways, we slide those in a little bit. But I remember growing up, and I remember, like, especially now, like, now I'm at this place where, I'm 24 now. I'm married to the most beautiful person in the whole entire universe. I get the opportunity to hang out with you guys every Sunday, every first and third Wednesday, which is a huge blessing. Pastor John and Pastor Aventer, which I'm still trying to figure out why. But they asked me and my wife to be the youth pastors of the Leland Church. It's crazy. To me, it's crazy when I go and I look back on the 90s and I look back on the early 2000s, and then I go and then I say, dang, God, how did you get this from that? Do I have any young adults or parents in here that can attest to that? Like, how did you get like little old Byron, you know what I'm saying, camera in the picture with the pinky up, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get, big? That's why I have to grow my hair out, because me bald, I have huge hair. And I have small ears, so it's bad. How did you take this guy, and then now I literally work for the best church in the whole entire universe. I literally the best church in the whole entire universe. The best church in the whole entire universe. Like, how did you get this, from that? And for me, it started to let me go in the Bible and start to read different stories. I said, I wanna see who else you got this from that from. And it got me to a guy named Moses. Everybody say Moses. Moses. Like, has anybody ever seen The Prince of Egypt? Anybody ever seen The Prince of Egypt? I love that. I'm telling you guys, I love that movie. I remember watching The Prince of Egypt growing up, right? I remember watching growing up, and I remember looking at it, and I'd be like, yo, like, he did all of that, mean, this man parted the Red Sea. He brought on all these plagues on the Egyptians. If you don't know, I'm gonna give you a brief little something. A guy named Moses, right? Moses was this dude. His story literally is a movie, real life movie. Started off as a Jewish little kid, Israelite. Then he ended up being an orphan. Then he ended up getting adopted by the same people that tried to kill his family, which is wild. Then he went and killed somebody, which wasn't good. Then he takes off running. He's so ashamed. I want to take off running. Takes off running. Then he gets to Midian. Then he gets married. Then he becomes a shepherd. His whole life, like literally every couple of years, something crazy ends up happening to Moses. And then I read the story, and then God calls him. Then he does all these great, amazing things. He brings all these different plagues. He brought like frogs upon the Egyptians. He said that there were frogs everywhere. He said, all right, I'm gonna bring frogs. Put up a staff. Bam. All these frogs popped up all over the place. I mean, he did part of the Red Sea, put all this different kind of stuff. He goes, I'm like, man, God, how did you, why Moses? Out of all the people you could have chosen, I feel like Moses, how did you get this from that? And I started to read in the story of Moses, and I started to realize that for God to go and pick Moses, it had to have been a pretty big ordeal. It had to have been something really significant for him to go and pick out Moses. One, because I think God is a little bored. And I also think he has a super sense of humor. Watch this. So God is up there in heaven, creator of the universe, right? I feel like he gets a little bored. And then he's like, what should we do today, angels? And the angels are talking. They're like, I don't know. They're like, you know what we should do? We should free the Israelites. God, that's a great idea. We should do it. I have a couple of people lined up. We should pick him. God goes, no. Pick Moses. What do you think about that? Angels are like, listen, God, Moses? You mean Moses? Like the little guy in the desert Moses? Like, there's no way you would have picked Moses. Like, no. I think we should pick Moses. Like, if you look at the story of Moses, it's a crazy God that God will go and pick him. But I think the reason why God wouldn't pick Moses is because at the end of everything, there will be no mistake that the hand of God was on Moses. I think the reason why he picked Moses is because you would go and you would look at Moses' life, and then you would go, man, there's no way you could have done all this if God wasn't on your side. I think one of the reasons why he